There we go. Hmm? Ever to submitting. Oh, this is the previous page. This is just a. I'm drawing a friend. A friend's D&D OC is getting up to some stuff. Apparently, the other party members weren't keeping an eye on this little shit, and he got up to some mischief. That's essentially the plot of the comic. I have this page up so I can reference the colors. Oh. I hope your new school is less fucking horrible than the other school you were telling me about. I don't know what, like, fantasy species he is, but it's Dungeons and Dragons, so maybe he's like a tiefling or something? I don't know a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I just know a few things because most of my friends play it, because all of my friends are nerds. I don't play, but I end up drawing a lot of their characters. Just one potato? Well, earlier I cooked just 2 chicken legs, so it's not too weird. Wait, what? Why is the same principal in 2 schools? 2 potato. Like, how did multiple schools have the same principal? I thought there was like you can only have like one principal per school. I don't know how it is over there though. It's like a thing. What the heck? That's so weird. Like I don't know how all school systems work. I'm just like that's seems a little weird to have someone involved in like 2 schools like that. Like focus on one school. Guy's a hater. Jeez. Maybe he's putting together that like And, like, maybe he's hoping that having a better school will get you better grades. I don't know. It sounds stressful being at such a garbage school. Yeah, tell me about that where it's, like, really weirdly strict and competitive, but, like, I think, like, I think at some point it stops being like, oh, this is a very rigorous course, and it just starts being like, these people can't fucking teach for shit. They just suck at being teachers and aren't doing a very good job at teaching people. Jesus, that is, like, for each class? That is, like, so many. Hmm. Perhaps there was some Canadian holiday. Unless I have been extremely misinformed all this time, yeah, I'm pretty sure Snakes lives up in Canada land, up in Canada. Getting a double double at Tim Hortons, as the Canadians say. Playing hockey and chugging maple syrup. I am obviously from America because I am not very good at other countries. As a United States citizen, everything revolves around the United States, of course. I say with sarcasm. I don't know if you're asking me or Snakes, but Snakes is still like in school, so he could probably give you better tips. The only advice I ever try to give to anyone is like try to not approach people in bad faith. Which is just like, don't assume that everyone is a bastard just because you've had bad people be bastards to you your whole life. A lot of people aren't bastards. Family Day? Maybe you'll make friends in your new classes. The most important things I ever learned from high school were how to negotiate with people to save my absolutely horrible grades. Like negotiating with the teachers and trying to be real with them. And learning how to lie effectively. And also learning how to not take other people's problems personally. You don't seem like you have severe anxiety, though, so you'll be fine. I do not know Ygritte. I think that character's name is, what was it? Ronve? Something like that. Wait, she has her name up here. Ronve. Yeah, get on the teacher's good time. If you can. Unless your teacher is a douchebag who sucks and won't listen to you. In which case, that's a bitch. Nice. Hmm. Oh yeah, I heard Ramadan was happening soon. Happy Ramadan. Is it a happy time? Wait, fuck, I can't remember. I hope it's a good Ramadan. Maybe if for some reason you get free food, you can save it until later. Because you get to, like, it's like fasting during the day, then you eat at night, right? Or. That's good, okay. I was pretty sure it was a happy kind of thing, but. I was like, wait, I should make sure. Yeah. Sunrise to sunset, and you get to have, like, specific foods during that time and stuff. Yeah. That sucks. Hmm. I don't know what to tell you, man. I still think you sound depressed as hell. Mm. Yeah, when I was a depressed teenager, I also did not sleep much. I'd stay awake for like 2 to 3 days in a row. and mostly live off of sugar. What? That's so sad. I guess if you make an awareness thing out of it, then that's it can help her cope. And did her baby fucking die? Like, is the kid okay, or did the kid get lead poisoning and die? And now she's like on a mission to make sure people know about lead poisoning. Hmm. Oh, okay. Might have some health problems though, huh? Hope it doesn't like affect the kid forever. That would suck. Like, gee, it's lead poisoning. Hmm. Cool, cool. Lead in the lettering? Seems like a bit of an oversight. Or like being really careless. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they probably need like special engraving on the glass, huh? Like, wow, okay. Yeah, freaking little motherfucker just got here and already got lead poisoning. Welcome to the world, kid. Get fucked. Yeah, like, what the hell? So I was like, in this the year of 2026, or wherever she is vlogging from, I'm having way too much fun rendering this like fire blast. Mhm. hell? Oh, heck. Uh, the edge of the world sounds like a pretty dangerous place to travel to. So 25 kilometers is pretty far, huh? I can't remember what that is in miles, but like it's probably really annoying to like get there. 3 hours, goddamn, man. Uh, learn how to budget. Um, alcohol isn't that impressive. Um, I don't know how different it is from where you live, but like where I live, getting skills to get a job is a lot more important than getting good grades, but it's very much a not what you know, but who you know, and like getting experience and stuff like that. I don't think I have anything useful really. Besides, try to learn how to budget. It's the only thing I could think of. The rest of me kind of just gotta like figure it out. Right, yeah. Y'all don't do alcohol over there. Okay. It's overrated anyway. May all your dreams come true. Guess I'm done with this world. Major. Oh, try to take care of your teeth. That's the only other serious one I have besides learning how to budget. You don't have taxes? Almost time for potato. Oh no. Might already be too late. Yeah, I neglected my teeth when I was a depressed teenager, and there are some special kinds of pain that you can only experience when you get exposed teeth nerves due to your enamel wearing away. And I just really don't recommend it. It's not a good time. Also, having to get dentures at 30 is kind of miserable. Well, having to get dentures at any time is kind of miserable, but still. No. In that case, one of the best things that can help you with nerve pain is heat. Whether you use the heat pack or capsaicin ointment, or just eat something spicy. If you have really bad nerve pain, especially in your face from your rotting teeth, heat can really help with the pain. And she's so pale, she's like blue. The They're both pretty similar. She's like more desaturated. I don't think you could fit your head in one of those. How is my pen already low battery? When will my potatoes come home from the war? Baked potato. Earlier I cooked some potatoes, carrots, and damn it, my pen died. Potatoes, carrots, and parsnip. By slicing them up real small and putting them with some oil and broth in a pan with some sauteed onions. Got some sauce in there. It was very nice. Just trying to fill in her face. Ever had a baked potato? I think the baking really helps bring out the flavors of the potato. Also, baked potatoes are just really, the best thing about baked potatoes is the texture. Because depending on how you bake them, you can get, a really crispy potato skin, and the inside is really, fluffy and soft. And then you can slice the potato in half and put, cheese and sour cream, and some people put, bacon bits or other meat in there, but I just like cheese. Get some butter and salt and seasonings. Let's try to fill in some of these. Eh. Mm. Mm. Still sounds good. Potato is a very wonderful and versatile thing. Heck, I don't know what kind of armor this character wears. Just trying to slap these colors in place so I can clean them up later. Forgot to put a line there. Oh. Ah. Oh, posture and stretch check. Ow. Drink of water. She's wearing blue. Good for you. I hate it when that happens. I got so many health problems. Sometimes if I develop a new health problem, I'm like, is this a new one? Or is it like just the same old thing? That's specific. Well, yeah, you don't want to make yourself more sick. Um, I guess it depends on the person. Like, personally, I think a really cool facial scar, I think they're kind of cool. Um, but I guess like, if the person is sensitive about it, then you don't want to, like, point it out or romanticize it. I don't know. Aesthetically, I've always thought a big, like, scar is really cool. Mhm. Woohoo! Oh, god damn it. That sucks. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that programming thing going on for my key, so I can just, like, go get the key, like, I can just go get the key recut and I don't have to get the fob made again. I'm gonna try to keep that car alive as long as I can. Hail, sleet. A terrifying storm. Good old rain. Trying to make this guy kind of like low contrast. Not once, dude? Jeez. Oh, the joys of climate change. It snowed a couple of times over here. Which is pretty normal. Although I remember for a long time as a kid we didn't get any snow. Of course, I grew up like in a drought, but mm, mm. Oh, Hades. You're playing Hades, right? Hello. This guy like weirdly pale. kind of drab. Do what you do. Sounds pretty dang good. Hell yeah, gravy. I want to get better at like making gravy. Oftentimes I try, but it ends up like separating kind of weird. Ha 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 ha. Makes a really good gravy. Does an evil villain laugh? Event from somewhere. What? What did they think the word K-pop means? Like, that is 1,000,000% their fault because, like, they're not gonna do any research on the event. Must be the same variety of people who got tickets to that Willy Wonka experience thing, even though it was, like, obviously a scam. Like, do some variety of research, you know? Just a little bit of research. It's not hard. Okay, what is up with her eyes? Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Waiting for a break there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Was absolutely ridiculous. This is involving a bunch of angry, what I like to call Facebook mums, who came out in droves to the SSE Arena in Belfast, Northern Ireland, to go and see this, what they thought was K-pop Demon Hunters.
My wins were left crying last night because of this performance at the SSE Arena in Belfast, the K-pop performance. It was not K-pop. It was completely different to K-pop. My Wayne's got all dressed up and now they're left crying. Absolutely heartbroken, don't even know what this is about. We were there to see K-pop and it was not K-pop, so disappointed. I don't get it. It was
How
marketed
do
as
you
K-pop
not
and this is not K-pop.
know
My Waynes are dressed up
about
as
the
K-pop
K-pop
demon hunters,
genre? Like,
and we were so excited to go see the K-pop. No K-pop. Honestly,
like
just absolutely disgusting.
over here in the
Wednesday
US,
arrived
there's
with
K-pop
no
on the
mention of
radios.
K-pop
Like,
Demon Hunters, and in fact, K-pop does not stand for K-pop Demon Hunters. Now, these guys were not just showing in Northern Ireland; they were also showing in various other parts of the UK as well. There is this town that's not too far away from me, and there was talk about there being some sort of a, once again, K-pop Demon Hunters like themed night. So I was actually under the impression the other day that there was in fact a K-pop Demon Hunters theme night, because I was hearing from like another mum who was talking about it and saying that it was all sold out. Well, then this drama then completely blew up, and I was like, oh.
It isn't K-pop Demon Hunters, it isn't.
No, it wasn't. So here is the poster, right? We have varying posters, but this one, it says K-pop Forever Tribute, okay, with special guests, the KK Sisters. Here we have a load of Korean pop performers. Obviously, this is animated, but here we go, okay? And people managed to get the idea that it was a K-pop Demon Hunters night from this poster right here. It also says featuring all live performances of smash hit songs, Blackpink, BTS, Twice, plus many more, with incredible lighting and production. Okay, once again, K-pop Forever Tribute. It's fairly obvious what this is. However, when I say that these Facebook mums, they were so angry. They were so furious that a load of them got their kids, and some of these kids were like 4
How
to
do you
5
not
years
do
old,
any research
all
on
dressed
an
up
event and just
with
buy
lights.
tickets that must have been expensive?
Just
Like,
for
how do you
reference,
do
this
that?
is K-pop Demon Hunters right here. Either way, I love the film, but I've only seen it once or twice, but my daughters absolutely love it. And then over here we have the poster. Okay, they're not the same. Basically, what ended up happening is
Yeah,
all of
they're
the
a little
parents
similar, but
who
like,
were
pay
in
attention.
the SSE arena, they were filming parents just getting up and leaving. Kids were crying. They were devastated because what they thought they were going to see was K-pop Demon Hunters. There was this one mum called, I think you pronounce it Neve. She
Have
filmed
fun
herself
and
being on
enjoy
the show
the
with
concert
kids.
anyway.
Guys, if you're going to K-pop, do not go to K-pop. It's half a scam. Sell your ticket. Everybody is leaving. Literally everybody. We've done our kids alcohol, and it's a joke. Everybody is actually leaving. We're actually at the complaints.
She is just absolutely furious about the whole thing. There's people just piling out and leaving. Now,
Just enjoy
in
the
comments,
music.
says,
Like,
I've just been made aware that K-pop is also an adult thing I did not know about, with a question mark. There was no Demon Hunters or kids songs that they were expecting in the concert. Rave performance I was so shocked about, with adults in hot pants and short tops.
I think it was targeted wrong, which fair
did
play,
they
'cause
watch
if
the
it's
movie
targeted
either?
kids,
I mean,
fair play to them. Like, I didn't
it's
know,
not like
I
it
didn't know
was
they
completely
existed, who they
insane, but
were,
they had
like them creators.
abs Saja there with his abs
Now, I would just
being
like
sexy,
to,
popping his
if you
shirt buttons
didn't
off.
think
Like, that didn't
they
do
were
anything.
going to go see K-pop Demon Hunters, okay, even if they were seeing a whole night dedicated to the songs from that movie, bear this in mind, I believe there's only like 6 songs, and the actual thing was like an hour and a half, so I don't understand what they were expecting here. This is what they wear, and many people are pointing out as well that just because it's on a cartoon, if you take this and put it on a person, you just don't like it because it's gone from a cartoon to a person. But this is very in brand. But a lot of the outfits that they wear are kind of skimpy, are kind of short.
I
So
mean,
I
like,
think,
yeah,
of course, they don't realise, this is the whole gist, they don't realise that K-pop stands for Korean pop. Korean
yeah.
pop music. Another mum, okay, who went, said, I don't usually post things like this, but tonight hits different. This was supposed to be a very special night for so many kids, including my own. Based on the advertising for the SSE
Probably
K-pop
the
show,
kind of
I found
adults
they
who use
expected
fucking
something very
ChatGPT because
different,
they can't do any
including
research
K-pop
or
Demon Hunters.
figure anything out
This
on
was
their own.
clearly shown on all their marketing and advertising, and this was not the case. A lot of little hearts were devastated tonight. Kids were falling asleep with boredom, and some were crying, asking when the K-pop Demon Hunters were coming. A lot of people walked out completely disgusted, sharing this so other
Why can't your
parents are
kids
aware
just
before
enjoy
bringing
the
their kids to
music?
the show. If you were there, how did your child feel? With all due respect, this is
And also,
ridiculous.
why didn't you do any research on the event?
Their little hearts were breaking.
We took my 5-year-old granddaughter. It was her first ever big concert, so she was really excited, really looking forward to it. This was her birthday present for her 5th birthday. The first one that comes
5?
at me
You're gonna
and
take your
says,
5-year-old
"Oh
to a
yes, we'll read the
concert?
description, blah blah blah. I have one word
What?
for you, bollocks." Now, here we go. We read the description.
You can take your
We knew it was
5-year-old to a
K-pop.
concert.
We knew it wasn't just Demon Hunters, but if you're going to use Demon Hunters as all your advertising material
They're not.
for visuals, then you have to expect that people are going to expect Demon Hunters. Now, on top of that,
No.
the mics weren't working. The singers weren't singing, they were lip syncing badly and not in time.
Mm-mm.
The dances, oh my god. First of all,
Oh my
they were
god.
highly sexualized for a kid's audience. And secondly,
That
half
is
the
not an
dancers didn't
audience
know
for
what they were doing.
kids.
One of the girls was in the wrong place that many times. She kept tripping up one of the other girls. The costumes, don't even get me started. My 5-year-old granddaughter does not need to see boobs and butts hanging out.
I mean, it wasn't as if it was like any clips that I've seen. It didn't look boring. There was dancing, there was singing, they were singing songs that were recognizable from like BTS, Blackpink. These are songs that are highly recognizable from really big K-pop artists. Woman called Caroline McGrath literally just started going on and saying like, well, yeah, but it wasn't like made for kids, though, was it?
Yes, it says on the ticket. Yes, some parents did not read it. But even in that aspect, it was aimed at children, so it should
No,
have
it's
been
not.
more, in my eyes. I just think it should
Yeah,
have been
people
more
who think
related
that
to
anything
the characters and
cartoony
the
or
songs
animated
that
is for
they
children
Thing
are
is
so
that
stupid.
no, it specifically said on the advertising suitable for all ages. It was not targeted for children.
Yeah,
It
all
was
ages
made
doesn't
for
mean
children
children.
just because the pictures and the animations and the marketing looks like it could be for children. That's very much fitting in the Korean style. The animation style is extremely fitting for Korean pop. I'm really surprised most
Mm,
people have never come across any form of Korean pop, like advertising, marketing, whatsoever. Like they must have seen some
like
shows that are
how?
in that kind of style. I'm really honestly confused because their first thought when they saw it was, oh, it must be for kids because it's a kind of a cartoon, childlike animation. That is in that particular animation style. That is pictured everywhere does not necessarily mean it's for children. Because the way it was advertised was immerse yourself in the worldwide phenomenon that is K-pop with this truly one-of-a-kind all-action concert featuring all live performances of smash hits including Blackpink, BTS, Twice, Soda Pop, Golden, and many more. This is the ultimate non-stop party for all ages. K-pop Forever will take audiences on a journey that they will never forget with 4 epic live vocalists accompanied by 4 world-class dancers amidst a background of eye-popping lighting and effects with breathtaking choreography plus songs inspired by the record-breaking film K-pop Demon Hunters. This spectacular is not one to be missed. So already people are not reading this. It's a K-pop tribute night.
I'm going to clear a few things up because people keep
Yeah.
making the same comments again and again and again, and I'm not replying to them anymore. I did not say anywhere about the Demon Hunters, about it just being Demon Hunters. I knew that it was a whole different genre of Korean pop music. That was not the issue. The issue was the sexualization that was on that stage. Now, yes,
Mm,
pants and belly tops. Okay, there's a general population that do wear that. But I don't take my children to see a show where people are grinding up and down on each other. You can see
grinding up
literally
and down on each other.
everything
I
down
love the
how
accents.
they were touching themselves and touching other people on that stage. So it wasn't about the Korean pop music or what was being played.
There was this other woman who cracked me up. She wrote, K-pop concert Belfast was awful. Our children should not be exposed to stuff like that. And when she was, questioned on just how much research she actually did, she wrote, excuse me, Grace, I did extensive research for your information. As I do anything when I'm bringing my children, it was targeted towards a younger audience of people.
My god, they were touching each other?
Very explicit adult content. Yeah, because they're saying that they were like dancing seductively and they were wearing these like short
It's pop.
skimpy outfits. This was not intended for children. You can bring your children if you want, but this was not intended for children. This is suitable for all ages. So if it was an event that was aimed at
I don't know how
children, then
pop
maybe
music, I don't know the
some
whole
of the
history of it,
emotion
but like
there
it's
would hit that
pop.
way. But in this case, there was none. And the dancing and that I was seeing
In what world do
was
these
kind of
people
very
live in where
fitting
pop
to
music hasn't
to
involved sexy
the kind of
dancing?
K-pop routines that they do. But they don't know this, and they're saying it was very explicit and like all of this and that. Someone said, wait until you find out that majority of anime is for adults and not kids.
I have bought tickets for
Mm.
Pitbull this year, and it's not a dog. It's like some bald guy that's going to come out and sing songs. I
Are you
took the ticket
joking?
because it said Pitbull, that it was going to be like a dog show or something. So like I'm really pissed off about this. I have booked tickets to go to London, and it's in a park. So I was like, it's in Hyde Park. It's obviously
How do
going to
you
be
not
dogs.
know about Mr.
And
fucking
now apparently
Worldwide?
some dude that's going to come out. I think he like has a bald head or something.
How do you
So
not
the
know
whole
about
event
Pitbull?
didn't necessarily meet everyone's
I don't even keep up
expectations.
with
I
celebrities.
found, you know, some of the entertainers who were up here who looked absolutely beautiful. They'd completed some of their shows. They looked great. They must have been getting swarmed with a lot of hate. And the thing is that if these people are saying, you know, it wasn't what was advertised, people are literally like, some of these people are literally comparing it to the Willy Wonka experience, you know, with the
I think the same people would have gotten tickets to it because they didn't pay attention to the advertising and see that it was all garbage.
they're literally comparing it to that, and I'm like, this isn't the entertainer's fault. This is purely the Facebook mums fault.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
The Willy
and this
Wonka
is like
thing
the
was
Facebook
both the
mums because they're
scammers
literally
and the
going
scammies.
to Facebook and complaining about all of this. And it's making other Facebook mums who don't know that there is a genre of music called K-pop, they then think that this is unsuitable and it's a massive scam and they should be burning their money. I literally saw
I
someone
drew
who
the
was like,
cosplay,
my
but
God,
still.
I burnt all my money and all of this kind of stuff.
Now, if we thought we were going to go and watch Koreans dance,
I like, how do you
we wouldn't have done that.
exist
Nobody would have done that.
in
We
the
all under
world
the same illusion. Oh, I believe that
completely
a
without
Blackpink
noticing certain
an
things?
appearance in the second half. They should have done that in the first half.
Like, I'm not as
The
up to
first
date on the
all
dank
else was
memes as I
all
used to
bad,
be,
right?
but
The
like,
parents were raging.
Also, why are you guys not
there's
telling
cultural
the
stuff you
parents, like,
just
what you're
pick up
talking
on
about?
by
And
like
if you
being in
say,
a
oh, this
society,
is
you know?
K-pop Demon Hunters, that's all brilliant, but surely you would know that like
Like, I'm just,
the
how?
girls from K-pop Demon Hunters and the guys are not featured on that poster. Surely they'd put Derpy on there, you know, Derpy being the like tiger cat weird thing. Wouldn't they put Derpy on the material? He doesn't really feature that much in the film, but surely you'd put him there to make it known that that is what they're talking about. There was also, they also weren't carrying their like staff things. This is what I mean. One look at that, if you'd actually watched that film properly, one look at that, you'd be like, yeah, that's not K-pop Demon Hunters. Also says tribute with a load of other things. I just feel like common sense is well and truly, it's gone out the window. So after all of that, the SS Arena Belfast wrote, we are
Yeah.
aware of some feedback received following the K-pop Forever tribute show this
I
evening.
try
at the
so
SSE
hard
Arena
not to
Belfast.
do that
The
fucking
show played
incel
at
thing where you
Belfast
think of
Nights
people as
marked a world
NPCs.
tour, and the content
But
was
occasionally I
about
catch
foreign
myself
companies
thinking like
deciding
that. And I
just
think
to
it's just because,
represent
like,
the full K-pop
I'll be
genre,
like, how
featuring
do
songs
some
from
people
BTS
live?
and
It's like they live their
G-Dragon.
life by a
Whilst
script,
the
never
majority of
thinking
the
for
customers
themselves.
enjoyed the show, we understand that the
And I don't
show
think it's that they
wasn't
don't have
expected to
brains. I
go
think it's
over
just
the
they
odds.
need to,
We're
like,
content that the show
wake up,
delivered
pay
this year, and
attention, live
Arena stands as a
consciously,
tribute to the entire K-pop genre. And now people are starting to comment on the
think
post.
about stuff.
And you can see, you know, my kids and I had a great night. They loved it from start to finish. Maybe people shouldn't have told their kids it was the K-pop Demon Hunters. Me and my sister, an 11-year-old daughter and 3-year-old niece absolutely loved it. Like, there were loads of parents on here that were clocked
Yeah,
into
that's
what
good.
this was and really,
Yeah, enjoy the
really
good
enjoyed
time.
it. Okay? So, like, anyone that's saying it's a scam and comparing it to the Willy Wonka, are you have we drunk something funny? No, we can't be comparing this. This is purely on the fault of the parents. You know,
Yeah,
if
this
the
is
show
one-sided.
wasn't up to your, you know, caliber of production, then that's one thing.
I guess they
But
only
to
ever just
say
did
that it
what they
was
were
like
told.
a scam and they missold it is 100%
Memorize
false.
these things that will
That's
be on the
on them. It's not
test
fair to
and
the people
do
that
just good
actually
enough
put in
to
a really
pass
hard
and
work and effort to something that's like a world tour. Do you know
get
what I mean?
into a
That's not
relationship,
very
have
nice. So
child.
anyway,
That will mean you are
probably want to
successful.
ignore of this if
And they
you
never
want
question
to
why.
research what Korean pop is. But whoever, whatever. That is pretty much all I had to say today. I'm going to disappear because it is half term. I'm with my girls. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.
Fascinating. It's like, question things, try to understand things, don't just take everything at what you first expect it to be. Like, come on. Engage with the world a little. Also, stop assuming that anything cartoony is for children. I think they just straight up don't think of anything. Or they assume that their perceptions are the only ones that are correct in the entire world, without having to question anything. Probably the kind of people who are, like, I don't want to assume too much, but they're probably the kind of people who are freaked out by the idea of non-binary people existing, because it goes against their simple cookie-cutter worldview of only two type of human. It's like, question the world, and instead of being disappointed that it's more complex than you think it is, marvel and be like, wow, the world is so complex. Isn't that cool? I accidentally opened Steam. Didn't mean to do that. No, Epic. How did I accidentally open Epic? Close. I think some people just are like living like Bilbo Baggins and they need a Gandalf to come along and take them on an adventure so they learn how to think for themselves. There's two different ones. Hold on. I have to like copy one of these and put it here without going to it, and then I have to copy the other one and then save those. Okay. I'll just significantly darken everything on this page. I really like the badminton playing game. Yeah, this is a fun one. Pow, pow, pow. Pow. That's a good one. This one go, and then the other.
Once upon a time, there was a book that wished to remain asleep. It did not wish to be touched, nor wish to be read. Inside, 2 knights with hearts untested, guarding a princess so bright the sun grew jealous. But bright lights make deep shadows, and a knight must be brave. Brave enough to look. I told you not to touch it, but you did. Now it knows you. Every story must end. And now, so must yours. And they all lived happily ever after.
I shouldn't. I want it though. I want it. I love art books. Good for her.
Who are these eyesore characters we're dressed up as?
I don't know, I think it's from Star Wars or something, but come on!
Mm.
These costumes are fun, don't you think?
Dressing up as other people is weird. I think it's weird that you made me do this. And I know you'd feel weird if someone dressed up as... Frankie, it's the guys from Star Wars.
That's Glitch is attending Level Up Expo on April 24th through 26th with their biggest booth yet.
And I'll be there as a special guest doing signings and stuff. Oh, and these head sacks will be doing all that too.
Rude.
Also, the Knights of Guinevere cast will also be there doing signings and special guesting. Also, if you fancy meeting the voice actors, there will be a Digital Circus and Knights of Guinevere panel with special guest Dana Terrace that you won't want to miss.
Also, make sure to get your grubby mitts on our new exclusive con poster, only available at the Glitch booth. Trust me, it's awesome. I can see past the silhouette. Visit levelupexpo.com and get your
I've had
tickets
too many
now.
things to spend money on this month to be able to buy it. Doesn't mean I don't want to. Oh. Loud. Oh, dang.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey now, here is my song for you. Yeah, that's right. I wish that I was yours, but I'm too shy, I suppose.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of when people try to fit English into Japanese. It sounds awkward.
Then you and I would be together for all time, I suppose. Is it love that makes my heart go boom, boom, boom? Yeah, I suppose. Love you, love you, love you. More than yesterday, I suppose. Yeah,
I think I played this, though. In Rhythm Heaven Megamix. For the 3DS. I suppose. The I suppose is pretty funny. Not a very good drawn sword, but I don't care. Speech bubble should cover up that, I think. I gotta like warm up my hand. Putting it under my hot laptop. I'm gonna do some neck stretches. Encourage everyone to do a neck stretch. Ow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey now, here is my song for you. Yeah, that's right. I wish that I was yours, but I'm too shy, I suppose. If only I could just conjure a spell, propel, hocus, hocus, hocus. Then you and I would be together for all time, I suppose.
I suppose.
Is it love that makes my heart go boom, boom, boom? Yeah, I suppose. Love you, love you, love you.
I love the whole crowd also goes, I suppose. Drink a water.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I suppose.
I suppose.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey now, sing it to me. That's right, I'm talking to you.
That's candy.
I hope that this message finds you feeling ever so wonderful. I just can't hold it back anymore. Yeah, love you, love you, love you. If only we could stay just like this. You are so wonderful. I never felt like this. My heart going boom, boom, boom. It's wonderful. Love you, love you, love you. Even more than before. Wonderful. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that song's definitely really awkward. It does kind of have charm for how awkward it is. The singer sounds so half-hearted, and I suppose is like an important lyric. Oh, these are so cute. Hmm. That one's really fun. I like that one. The current problem is that I like how I rendered the fire blast in the second page, but I made it so dark and heavily rendered that it makes everything else look extremely bland and contrastless by comparison. So now I need to up the contrast everywhere else so that I don't have to redo the fire. That is my current dilemma. Well, I should get better at contrast anyway. Oh, is this one of the ones I played in Mega Max? I think I might have played the game, but... Oh yeah, I'm like really bad at this one. But it's like really satisfying when you do it right. Look how the hand gets all strained. The little guys start dancing, distracting you. This is the part where I have a really, really hard time. That is a really good one. Wahoo! You know, you just get like really chilly and tired and you just want to like bundle up and be warm and fall asleep. Just got hit by like a wave of that feeling. It's just not short enough. What's wrong here? I think it's just a big window. That's fine. I'm like almost sort of kind of okay at this game, but like not great. Did it because I'm a coward? A very specific video popped into my head, but I'm not sure how to search for it. Me real quick, let me see if I can find it, but I have that copied. No. Or wait, is that it? Is this the one? No, it's probably just one of them. Or not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, it's only like a minute. I think it's probably similar to what I'm thinking of. Nah, because it's playing music, but like she's not hitting the things making the sound effects that make the song. Can't remember how to search for it. I think it was a Nico Nico thing a long time ago. Yahoo! Yahoo!
That's why I'm dancing. It's a very happy day. I feel good all the time. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, yeah. Pretty little lady. You should see her get down. Whoa. Dancing with the fella. He knows how to make her spin. I feel good all the time. Oh, thank you, baby. Kids these days, they just worry too much. Don't you know that that is just so strange?
What song is it, Bob?
Give up my sweet little girl. Just don't you look behind you now. Just keep on dancing all night. Hey, come on, let's dance. You know it's only rock and roll. Boys and girls, let's see you really shake it up now. Hey, come on, let's sing. You know it's only
Yahoo!
rock and roll. Yeah, yeah, young love, rock and roll.
Spin it, boys.
Let's dance. You know it's only rock and roll. Boys and girls, let's see you really
Yahoo!
shake it up now. Hey, come on, let's sing. You know it's only rock and roll. Yeah, yeah, young love, rock and roll.
I remember I would mess up a lot during the Spin It Boys. All the other frogs were getting mad at me. They sure are swinging it. Rockers. Kind of freaks me out when they turn their head all the way to the side, but they seem fine. Spin their neck and it's like horrible crunching noise to the beat. I just remembered one of my favorite ways to listen to the Nightcore remix of Rockefeller Street, which is a video of this one person playing it on Beat Saber. So the hits of the beats, like the saber smashing the blocks, like really added to the song. I love that one. I might look that up if I remember next. Yahoo! Okay, she's so cute in those little overalls. I know that guy with the sax is just like pursing his lips, but it kind of makes it look like he has a little mustache. It's very cute. Beat it, boys. Blend some of this. It's a very satisfying movement. Look how simple but like really cute all the animations are in these games. Mm. Bro, I can't recall information on the spot. I don't remember anything. Yes, I can't remember a single damn thing. Mm. Mm. Not that you'd already remember some parts. Yeah, your memory's a lot better than mine. Go with what you remember. I can't remember a ding dong damn thing. Mm. All of them? Well, let me see if I can, probably close enough to what I'm looking at. Yeah, this one. Where the saber slash is really at the beat. little bit of that part it makes it do it like that guy, the viral video of the guy getting up and dancing in his seat. Hmm. I don't think that's too weird. I personally get kind of shy about following people where they can see me, especially if they're like really friendly and they're kind of be like, "Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to what's up with you?" And they immediately try to engage you, and I'm like, that's very nice. It's nice that you're friendly, but I wish you either hadn't noticed or I might wait until you're off to follow you. Oh, that's funny as hell. Mm. I just want to hear that again. Mm. Oh, this is one of my favorite games that I played. I've only ever played Rhythm Heaven Megamix. That has a lot of fun games in it. Sweet. I like seeing people working on comics and stuff. There's this one artist I follow who's a Bara artist, so all he draws is like big, buff, half-naked, hairy men. And the reason I follow him, even though I'm not personally into Bara, is because the way he renders muscles is so good. Because, you know, he's extremely horny about muscles, so he's gonna pay attention to them. If you want to find someone who's really good at a very specific body part or thing or like style, find someone who's a bit of a freak about it. They're going to be the most dedicated, and they're going to pay the most attention to detail. You need to make this more bold shadows. Like, I know it's supposed to be a bright day in this, but... bright days have shadows. I'm making myself look too muddled in the background. Oh, cool. Open over here, and then I will close it again. So I can check that out later. Oh, that's cute. I like people with weird VTubers. And PNG YouTubers. There's one guy I followed who did art and video games, and he made his own VTuber, and it was like this really cute little Goblin King character. I haven't seen him on in a little while. God, he's such a cute VTuber model. Now, hello. Skymouth Marcy is a really cute name. The little robot one's really satisfying to do. Taking a while to load. Probably because I have 1 bazillion Facebook tabs open, as usual. Oh, has it almost been 2 hours? It's almost been 2 hours, nice. I want to try to see how blend this is taking forever. I'll check that out later. It probably just loaded, but it's taking forever. That's great. Having your own titty mousepad is really funny merch to me. I actually had a titty mousepad for a while. It was Tequila Joseph from JoJo Part 2. And it was actually really comfortable because right between where the titties are, it actually holds your wrist really nicely, and it was like having a regular gel mousepad, but just like something about the titty shape of it was like even better for resting my wrist. I just felt kind of bad using a mouse on Joseph's face, so I would always kind of move my mouse off to the side so I wasn't putting it on his face. I don't know. It felt disrespectful. It was very comfortable to use. Okay, I like what this blending is doing. Ew, ow. Skeleton, nice. Wow, so intense. I should just let Facebook open. I'll let that open up in the background. It's kind of making my laptop chug, that's why I closed it before. My laptop's like playing FreeTube, and you have all your million Firefox tabs, and you have OBS, and you have Clip Studio. I'm dying here. Oh yeah, I should finally be able to pick up my big laptop tomorrow. I hope I will be able to stream video game again soon. There's so much little characters jumping up in the back. I think this one might be a little bit better for like, I'll do like it there. I use this one more in the background than the foreground. Cute. That's a pretty sweet model. Oh nice, she also has a skeleton. Yeah, that's a super cute model. It's really pretty. Very idealized figure, but still very pretty. Yeah, she's probably like actually professional. And by pro, I mean, you know, just someone who completely supports himself off their art. All or mostly. I don't know. I'm not good at commissions. I'm like the worst at pricing for commissions. I think it's often based on just how many hours that kind of thing typically takes. Like, I have a friend of mine, not this same friend, but someone else who really likes to get me to draw... really likes to pay me to draw, D&D characters and other tabletop role-playing characters. And, like, a full character turnaround sheet with, like, details and reference, and I help design the character. Usually we only do, like, 80 for that, because, I don't know. Sure. Usually for me, it's like, I can't work too fast, so I'm gonna take a lot of time on the piece, so when you're not paying in money, you're paying in time, you know, that kind of thing. That's usually how I figure it anyway. I also can't remember right now. I can't remember, like, stuff like that. No, in the past I've done like 15 per emote, approximately? I don't know, I don't have like standard prices, I'm not a professional commission artist. I only do commissions for people I already know. Like, yeah, I have been told I'm underpricing a lot, but like, I don't fucking know how to price. There's been so much drama about that in the art community too, just like forever, especially on the internet. That like, you have to charge these certain high prices because, you know, if you give your customers the idea they get anything for cheap, then you're going to overwork yourself for cheap and you're going to be bringing down the entire artistic industry, and there are other people being like, fuck you, I do what I want, I'll do requests for free if I want to. And I really hope people come around to the idea of just like, pay someone what they ask for. They have their own reasons for pricing the way they do, no matter what it is, and don't turn art into another just like cheap commodity like the tech bros think it is, where they just don't want to pay anyone to do art. Like, don't think of it as just like a capitalistic commodity. Remember that it's like, it's a luxury to be able to get stuff commissioned and stuff like that. But like, it doesn't have to be, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, I personally enjoy drawing things for other people. I like working with people on the design and coming up with stuff and running things by people and being like, hey, do you like this, or should I change something? Like, I'm mostly just working for people I already know, and not all of my friends are super rich anyway. I don't have, like, my friends don't have $800 to be spending on a commission of a character turnaround, and I don't know that I can provide that kind of quality. Yeah, I think that even people who charge $800 per, like, commission, I'm sure they're justified in it. They probably have a really high demand, so that, you know, they have people jumping down their throats for art. They have to support themselves. They have a limited amount of time to work. They usually have, like, another job to do. I am just sick all day, and I get government assistance, and I help clean the house, and I housewife it up, and I cook and clean, and I try to do art in the meantime. Partially for me, partially for money. So it's like, I don't think my situation really demands that I have to up my prices a huge amount, you know what I mean? As you up your prices too much when you're a low-time artist who barely does any commissions, and it's like, oh, you're delulu. You're delusional, and you think you're better than you are, you know? And then everyone gets mad and no one wants to commission you. Anyway. Yeah, like, pricing art is complicated. It depends on the artist and their skill and the amount of time it takes them and how, like, in demand their stuff is, how much time they're able to spend on a piece. There's, like, factors and stuff. A second, I have not been playing this. The fun sounds. I have friends who, like, could do commissions, but the moment it turns into work for them, they lose that, like, art outlet thing. So even when they've been struggling, it's like, I can't do art as a commission because I just can't do it. It's my mental health thing, you know? And I don't like the commodification and everything. How you have to hustle for everything, you know? I'll scrap, like, turn your hobbies into money. Turn literally your entire life into trying to fucking profit max. No, fuck off. Yeah, that's part of it. It's like, I'm thankfully okay enough on my government assistance. And selling a little bit when I have to. Or when I can, pretty much. It's more like when I can. Hell yeah. Good for you. Yeah, generally for me, it's like, I'll try to give a basic idea of a maybe a good price. Although I'm like a little pushover wimp who's bad at pricing. And then it's like, hey, if you have the money for it, because a lot of my friends don't, If you have the money for it and you feel like I deserve a bit extra, toss me a tip. That's how it's always been. Okay, my laptop is really chugging. I'll have to sign off soon. It's been 2 hours. Listen, you've been loyal to this music studio, but I don't have any openings for your son. Hell, you're lucky you're still here. The ant struggled to adjust to the post-industrial economy. I sort of get it, but it feels kind of New Yorker. The monkey! Elva's little freak. Yeah. I prefer to do like pre-made stuff, you know? Where I make things and then go to a crafter art fair or artist alley or something and try to sell them there. And if people like it and they want to pay for it, good. If they don't like it and they don't want to pay for it, they can go to someone else. Just gonna make a copy of this one because I'm a coward. Especially with these facial things. Oh! I have no idea where I'll put the stickers. It depends on what size they are and like if they'd be safe to put on like a water bottle or something. Definitely need to be more dramatic with these skin shadows. Something I struggle with for a long time is coloring literally anything. Unless it's like completely flat. Even then, colors are hard. Should really get more bold and experimental with color. Yay, small stickers. I love small stickers. I can put them on so many things. And I have some pretty weird stickers, and I don't usually get people reacting to stickers in particular, unless it's like from a fandom. And then someone's like, oh hey, is that so-and-so from Thing? Is that Blorbo from my shows? And they're like, cool so-and-so sticker. Oh, good idea. Yeah, I put stickers on my sketchbooks and stuff too. They're pretty much plastered in them. Mm, mm, mm. No idea. I think the only way you're gonna figure out stuff like that is if you just, like, I don't know, go to a cafe and start drawing in public or something like that. You draw on screen sometimes, right? So there's that. Very similar to drawing in public. Except, you know, it's more of like a... It's more acceptable here and less awkward to, like, peer over someone's shoulder as they're working. Mm. Mm. I got drawn on stream. Or like, I don't know if you go to conventions and stuff. I don't think you've ever told me about going to a convention, but I think it's fun to, like if you wanted to sort of put your stuff out there and get reactions for it and stuff like that. But like from live people specifically, it's really fun to just draw things for panelists at conventions or like guests or presenters or something, demonstrators, cosplayers. They're like, here, I drawed you a thing on a sticky note. Yeah, I honestly don't use enough of Clip Studio, but there's a lot of like fun little things in here that make my more simple stuff easy to do. Like I'm recently trying to get into more like a painty sort of style, sort of coloring style, because it's fun. And it's more textury, so I've been playing around with the different brushes and downloading brushes and I like to color by hand because I'm a traditional artist at heart. I love being able to control Z, but I also really like being able to carefully fill in a space myself, you know? Like, using the fill tool can be useful, especially with all the settings it has, but I think when I rely on it too much, my stuff sort of gets stiff, you know what I mean? So it's fun to experiment. And also to enjoy the process. I'm trying not to make this too painty because I want to finish it eventually. But because of the goddamn second page, I made that fire too contrasty and I like how it looks, so now I'm trying to make everything more contrasty. Suffering. Oh yeah. There are a bunch of useful time-saving things in Clip Studio, definitely. I'm just like not very confident in my coloring, so I'm trying to like do something different than I usually do, which used to just be like flat colors with cell shading on top. It's just me personally. Like, I like flat colors with cell shading on top, because I like freaking anime, but... That could be interesting, doing different, lines and stuff like that. We can try doing more serious stuff. Like, if you feel like it. Okay, I think we're gonna get a bit more shading done on this page, I should believe. Because my hand is cramping up. Hand cramping up, computer chugging. I gotta get up tomorrow and run an errand before I go do another thing. I gotta go visit the friend that I'm doing this for, who will be in surgical recovery. It's the friend who was in the car crash a while ago. Gonna be doing another, like, recovery surgery kind of thing to help with, having been in a car crash. Gotta go visit him. I guess, yeah. Yeah, do whatever you want. It's like a shiny kind of material. Oh, our alt text. Get that a minute. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men felt the sentient egg should never have been. We did right to push it. We did what was right. We're safe now. We must imprison his acolytes before they can make a martyr of him, else this brief time of peace shall be over. I will never escape these British comics. I realize I haven't checked Ogloff in a long time. You should eat the apple. But I'm not supposed to. That's fine, you wouldn't want it. It costs $400. Oh wait, it's only $4. Oh my god. I didn't want it, but now my assessment of the apple's value is anchored to the high number you stated initially. Ha 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 ha. Hey, are you reading the Necronomicon again? No, that's kid stuff. Behavioral economics. I still don't understand why nobody in the Bible ever says, holy shit, a talking snake. Pretty classic. I'm not gonna stream Ogloff. Yeah. You don't put that stuff on Twitch. Like, I found out a long time ago with the Fountain of Youth comic, where the two people are looking for the Fountain of Youth, and also the one with the Minotaur and the guy who's obsessed with making labyrinths. And then when I checked out the comic, I was like, oh, this is like 98% porn. It's still funny, though, and I love the art style. And the art's just gotten better and better over the years. It's exactly like I told you gotta find the perverts. They really know what they want to draw. I really like the little bouncy balls one. That's fun to play. Well. I had to watch this one for a minute because, like, that's a hard one. I wish it didn't flash the whole screen when it did the big ones, though. That was something that messed me up a few times when I was playing. Oh, right, I accidentally left that open. Isn't that an episode later? Okay, I gotta sign off before y'all link me more things, and before my hand just completely stops working. Okay, postures and stretches and hydrates and save your progress. Hello, Pistachio. She teleported next to me when she knew I was about to get up and give her food. Okay, I know, baby. Yeah. Yeah, y'all get the good sleep times. I'll see you. Should be on tomorrow. I don't think I'll be out that late. I don't know. Night.